Winnie.
You can't help what you love, right? Golf, footy, cricket, poetry or painting. I mean, whatever it is that lights you up at the mere thought of it, do it. And do it a lot. You have to listen to that inner calling. I can still remember the day I learnt to ride a motorcycle. It was in 1988. I was 13 and my older brother explained the basics of my 1974 Honda XL125. I listened as he showed me how to use the front brake, the rear brake, the clutch, the gears and the throttle, and they all had to be used simultaneously with your hands and feet. Kind of like rubbing your belly and patting your head at the same time. And rider positioning and distributing your weight correctly on the bike was important. Now, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intimidated by all these instructions, but after a few failed attempts, it clicked for me, and off I went up our street. It was about 8 o'clock at night, and I was riding a motorcycle. Right at that moment, I was Fonzie. Yep, Arthur Fonzarelli from Happy Days. I'm still overwhelmed with that same magical feeling from that night 36 years on, be it out in the bush or on the road. And if you ride motorcycles, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But looking back at it all now, it was never just about the machine for me. It was about the friendships and the places you could go and the wonderful things you could see, be it back then or today. It's euphoric. The bike was just the utility or the tool to get me there. So to keep the passion alive, I've just upgraded my old golf clubs, or should I say, my old bike. I've bought the new Generation 3 Kawasaki KLR650. Yep, the F100 of adventure bikes. Bulletproof. I'm a simple guy, I love it, and it's still more than I'll ever need. So let's get out there. We're going to meet some motorcycle mates this weekend. We're going to cut through some of the most spectacular countryside that New South Wales has. It's July here in Australia, so it's freezing cold here, and so we've left our camping gear at home for this trip. We're doing a pub crawl. They're nice bikes. Probably cost as much as my bike. There you go, mate. Good, thank you. Whoa! Yeehaw! Whoa! You cheeky bastard! You good, Adam? And just like that, we went from that exhilarating ride to complete serenity. We made a cup of coffee and just talked about life. The sound of the water streaming through the creek and some native birds singing in the distance. Nobody else out here, just us. And this is why we ride adventure bikes. Just sensational. What's happened? Oh, went over the edge. Bugger. Oh boy. Wow. Someone's having a bad day, guys. No. How the bloody hell did that happen? As long as you're alright, man, that's all that matters.
Oh, all good, mate, yeah. Well, it's gone.
No, as long as it's just rubber and metal cars, that's all they are. That's scary. Anyway, on with the show we go. It's like riding up the coal, isn't it?
It just doesn't take this.
I gotcha. Good.
Oh, no way.
This is so Indiana Jones. Oh, this is crazy. I love it. I just love it. I love being in the forest. And this track's pretty narrow, so I would say we're definitely in a place where cars can't come. So, where are you taking us, Andrew? It's been a long time since I've been on something this overgrown. A few scratches on the bike, but hey, that's what they're for, eh? Oh shit! Woo! Yeehaw! Here's where things got tough. This was far rougher and steeper than what it looks like on camera. The guys on the lighter dirt bikes seem to do this section pretty easy. Not so easy on a 220 kilo beast. But we push through. Hey, dude. Everyone else get through okay?
Yeah, I think Andrew on the big bike was a bit hesitant. Like he said, he doesn't want to go back up.
No.
But,
On the Africa Twin. I got stuck on this where he got stuck on the Twin.
Yeah, but when you get through it,
That's why we're out here.
Rightio.
All right, mate. When we returned home from our big laps of Australia, we sold off the very last of our possessions that we once considered were priceless. They no longer brought me joy like they once did, and I felt they no longer had a place in my life. I owned too much stuff. So I've pretty much become a minimalist, and I've thinned out the herd, as they say. It's been quite cleansing, really. It's experiences I now crave, and I've hungered for them since tasting the wilderness as a teenager. I've even tried to, largely unsuccessfully, grow my own vegetables at home and just slow down, live life more simply without all the complications. With the cross just to stay alive these days, my views on life probably had great timing. Less is more. And I think people are starting to realise that there's more to life than the 9 to 5 and the heavy traffic and being stuck in a place we really don't want to be for 8 hours away from people we love just so we can get promotions and pay bills. And I've noticed a lot of people are moving into this direction. One look at Facebook Marketplace or Gumtree and all I see are boats, cars, bikes, designer clothing, jet skis, jewellery and collectibles, dust collectors. And I sort of asked the question, have people had enough? Are people checking out of the material world? People are even downsizing their homes. And look, I'm as guilty as anybody for having my priorities all wrong in the past. And I had an epiphany when someone asked me recently, when I'm 90 and I'm on my last day on this earth, who did I want to be by my side holding my hand? My family and friends who I love and who love me? Or would I want the CEO of the company I work for? Well, it's pretty powerful stuff. A book written by psychologist Christopher Ryan called Civilised to Death explains it well. We're unhappy because we've lost our primal instincts and the way we live, eat, play and socialise. I mean, think about it. Why does the average guy take annual leave from his job and go fishing, hiking, swimming or camping? Even golf courses are set up to make you feel like you're in nature. Because deep down, instinctively, we're all from there. Whenever I'm out mowing my lawns or riding my motorcycle, for some reason I think deeply about this stuff. Peace is found with the basics and just appreciating life. Simplicity is the foundation of fulfillment, happiness and serenity. That's all that I can see ahead for all of us. Anyway, I'll see you next video. cushion? Everyone?
Yeah, 3. We had a bit. We tried it once. Didn't have much luck.
Right. This will be workout.
So, bad taste, but tonight will be funny.
When things go wrong, on YouTube it's on. Yes.